So we have this Audi Q2 2021 plate, and I've gone ahead and taken off the center console. It's very simple. I'd recommend taking the boot up first, and then from this section here, get a prying tool, maybe one of these ones, and it just lifts up, and that's it. Now then you got a few clips at the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off now. As we're doing the ambient lighting, it's very easy. It's just this wire here, so the red is the live and the brown is the ground. So I'm going to go ahead and start stripping these, testing the power, and then moving to the doors. I've gone ahead, powered it all up, and now I'm testing the strips. It's always good to test the strips. You never know, sometimes people have blown fuses, the car might have an issue, but yeah, it's all working. I've got it on a purple color, and I do have a button here, so it's such a small button, which is perfect. It's super bright today. I might have to get the sunshade, but yeah, so it's just going through different colors now. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tackle the door. So the door is very simple to take off. So if I just put the panel back on, you'll notice that there's a bit of a cutout here, right there at the bottom. Just get like a flathead, pry it from there, and just slowly take it off. And then there's one screw there that looks like a T25 maybe, and then one more screw there, and the whole door comes off. So this is the back of the door. Be wary of this clip. You kind of have to lift it up, and then there are only, on the driver's door at least, 1, 2, and 3 I accidentally took out, but I don't actually need to, so I'm going to put that back in. But yeah, only 1, 2 clips. It's so bright today. I hope you guys can see everything on the camera. So now it's time to wire the power. So it's always brown for ground and red for live. Oh great, drop my pick tool. Let's put that to the side. Brown for ground, red for live on Germans, Audi and Volkswagen group. They all have a similar thing here. I won't be surprised if it says VW. Yeah, it says VW there, VW there. So Seat Leon, Volkswagen Golf and Audis, same system, same electronics. So if you do have a super expensive Audi SQ7 or something, I won't be surprised if you have a VW window regulator. So it's always good to check before going straight to Audi and paying thousands when you can pay hundreds for a replacement of any of this on the door. And just like that, guys, the strip is in, very nice and flush. This section here, it's best to glue it a little, because on here you can kind of push the lever back or pull it back and squeeze it into this gap, but right here the gap ends and it just goes straight. So you can, if I was to go at the bottom, you can see the strip. That's the length of the strip, and that's basically in that section. Comes out from here and goes all the way in there. Very simple, guys, very simple. It's a similar concept in the back, where if you see my finger in the back door, you take that panel off. There's a T25 there, T25 at the bottom, and there's only one clip here, and the rest of the door just clips off. You don't have that metal protruding out, unlike the front, because the front is I guess driver's door, slightly heavier, slightly longer compared to the back, so they need a bit more security. But on the back it's nothing, it's just these clips. I love these clips because they just don't come out compared to other cars where there's a hole and then you push it into it. But this, it kind of just, it looks like this, and it's, I don't know how to describe it, but basically it's a lot better compared to like Mercedes clips and stuff, where you have to like manually take it out sometimes and put it back into the door, then put the door back in. But anyways, we're gonna work on the red live brown ground. Now we're on the last door, and like the driver's door, there are 2 wires that need to come off, 1, 2, and then remember this bit of metal that's coming out of the door, the clip goes down. So when you put in the door back, you kind of overlap it over this and push it down into there, and it will easily go back into these clips here. But yeah, like all the other doors, red for live, brown for ground. So I'm going to take this off, start wiring it up, and then we're going to go ahead focus on the dash. And on the dash, we're gonna do it a nice long strip at the bottom. Then we're gonna do the footwells, and then we're gonna do the other side to match this dash, and then we're pretty much done. Not long at all. Now that all the doors are done, you can see the lights on the doors. Beautiful thin strip. We're now going to be focusing on the center dash. Now the wire is going to be, there's usually a gap here where this panel clips in, so our wire is going to come out from there and go all the way under to the other side. But to get this panel loose, we need to take this off. So you get radio keys on this side, and you pull it off, and it's just one cable. Same on the Audi A3 8V. Yes, people, you can't even see the strips. Look at that. I can't even feel it here on the door. I can't even feel it. Just about, if I really dig my finger into it. But this is what our strips are. Very thin and very strong and very, very bright. Of course, I'm sure a lot of you've seen the pictures at night where you guys are thinking that is super bright. I've had a few people comment on my post saying it's too bright. You can change the brightness, guys, but let me just turn it on for you guys. Look at that. It goes perfectly around, like it's molded into the trim, and then it goes to the end. Beautiful. Now I'm going to finish up the car. So yes, guys, the similar concept on this side for the ambient lighting strip. There is a screw here, which once you unscrew it, an 8mm, you can pull this trim slightly out and squeeze the strip in, and it's just perfect because that goes down and that goes down, and then it goes up and down. Beautiful. I've already routed the footwells. Footwells are probably the easiest to do, so put it underneath the rail, under seat, so it's obviously doesn't catch on people's feet. And now the owner of the car also wanted a strip along here or potentially here, so I feel like for me it might be a bit easy if I do it here, but I have seen online where there are some screen controlled systems and they do it here, and it might actually look better if I do it here as well, because it'll give a nice glow, especially at night. So I'm gonna look at both. This is easy because I just have to get the panel on top and then just squeeze it in, and then we're good to go. This I just have to squeeze the strip in, but let's see what we can do. The Audi Q2 is complete, and look at that beautiful dash strip, the way it goes around the vents. I got it on a mode where it's going through different colors, so you guys can actually see the types of colors you can choose. It is app controlled, so you can pick whatever style color you want. 265 plus colors, and we done it on this side as well. So look at that, it goes down and then back up around the vents all the way to the end. Beautiful. We got the footwells, let that focus a bit more in the front. We got the doors done in the back, super bright in the back as well. I got this car cover as always, guys, and then we got the footwells behind, underneath both back seats. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, guys. We got a lot more content coming through.